Hi, I'm Jim Smith. This is the 1000. One of the great myths of Canadian gun control world is that full autos, machine guns, whatever you want to call them, are dangerous. They are evil, they're dangerous. The bureaucrats have an obsession with this, and you know, if you go talk to a psychologist sometime, or a psychiatrist even better, but people that have obsessive behavior, you got to ask yourself, like, why are these people so worried about this? They're not used in crime. They never were. They're treasured by their owners. So why is this? Well, one of the reasons I would posit is because they then transfer the fully automatic to the semi-automatic. And you notice they always say it that way, semi-automatic, with a little emphasis on the front syllable. They're trying to get the two things together. The fact of the matter is a semi-automatic or a fully automatic firearm is a variant of the internal combustion motor. It's no accident that the beginning of the semi-automatic and fully automatic firearms and the beginning of the internal combustion motor happen at the same time. The actions are exactly the same. In fact, if you look at a Maxim machine gun with the pivoting link that works on them, or a Luger pistol for that matter, you see a very interesting variant, very simple variant of an internal combustion motor. The difference is, of course, the piston is discarding on a firearm. It goes out the end of the barrel, and we call it a bullet, whereas the internal combustion motor, the piston is captured. And the other difference is, of course, fuel. Gasoline, liquid fuels, or sometimes gaseous fuels like propane in a internal combustion motor, and traditionally and usually solid fuels in a firearm. And this, of course, leads us to the bizarrety of the Explosives Act, where smokeless gunpowder, which is way less dangerous than gasoline or propane, is highly controlled. Yet you can go to Canadian Tire, and you can walk by. I was by Canadian Tire the other day, and they probably had 40 full bottles of 20-pound bottles of propane sitting out front. Somebody ran into that, the whole neighborhood would go up. Really weird. But it's a difference of perception, and it's a difference of myth. And one of the problems we had was in 1978, people were saying, well, who needs a machine gun? And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again until you're sick of it. We don't live in a who needs it society. Very little of what we need in our society has anything to do with what we actually want and what we actually own. So the obsession is odd, and I wished one of these days, one of our supporters is a psychiatrist. Yeah, we have some very high-end, highly educated people that are behind this project. And I want to ask him if he could do some research on that sort of obsession, because it strikes me as very unhealthy and very unusual that if somebody would be so intimidated and afraid of a piece of technology. I ride a motorcycle, you know, and I found learning how to ride a motorcycle a heck of a lot harder and a heck of a lot more dangerous than learning how to shoot a firearm. Any kind of firearm. I can't fly. I always wanted to learn, but I never did. But I suspect that's a skill that takes a certain amount of learning too. Yet we take these things for granted, and everybody gets all ooey and nasty about a firearm. Firearm is just a technological object. In fact, like I say, it's essentially an internal combustion motor, a small one, but still internal combustion motor. You can go on to other oddities, as the Canadian government's massive concern about silencers on firearms, and we'll catch that one on the next episode, okay? I got to rant some more on that one. So thanks very much. We'll talk to you in a bit. Well, that's today's little talk. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and if you can support us, if you can see your way clear to support our project, to support our history, please feel free to do so. We exist totally on your support.